Hey, what's going on everybody? Marcus here with MGM Sports, and in this video we're going to be talking a little bit about the Oilers, you guys, and their victory last night by 6-3 over the New Jersey Devils, as well as the upcoming matchup tonight that they got versus a hot New York Rangers team. Going to be a good game tonight. But we'll start off talking a little bit about last night's game, you guys. Like I said, the Oilers defeat the Devils by a score of 6-3. Needed this win very, very badly. Thank God we got it. We end the 3-game losing slide that we were on. Obviously a big-time win last night. Able to take the top off the lid a little bit there and put a few in the net. Haven't scored a lot in the last couple games prior, only scoring 2 goals in the last 2 games before this one. So nice to see the scoring output in this one. I kind of had a feeling the Oilers were going to score a few more goals in this game just because we had been held to only 1 goal per game in those last couple there, you guys. So this was a very nice performance to see from the squad. Obviously, there was a little scare there in that second period. We kind of fell apart a little bit, allowed them to take that lead back to 3-2, and then we just come out balls to the wall in the third period there, you guys. We score 3 goals in a span of 1 minute and 9 seconds, the 6th fastest pace of scoring 3 goals in franchise history for the Oilers. So it was very nice to see that, you guys. Obviously, the depth scoring was huge as well. McLeod finally has a nice breakout game for this year. He hasn't really looked good at all this season. He only had 1 goal coming into this game, which was an empty netter. And he's able to pot home 2 tonight in this one. So nice to see him get a little hot streak going here. Hopefully he can continue that moving forward. We're going to need some depth scoring if we're going to want to be able to sustain some success moving forward here, you guys. Some of the other goals on the night, Adam Erne got his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler as well. And then Nuge and Hopkins, McDavid and Draisaitl were the other 3 to pot home goals for us in last night's game. So a very nice performance overall. Nice to see Calvin Pickard step up there and be able to get a victory. Obviously, it was very smart playing him in this game because he had never lost to New Jersey in his career. Obviously, we keep that streak alive. Didn't know that stat until the end of last night's game, actually, you guys, but that's pretty good one to know, and obviously it makes a lot of sense why they would start him and then obviously have Skinner, our better out of the 2 goalies, start the more important game versus the Rangers coming up here tonight. So yeah, you guys, great game last night against the Devils. Nice to see us get back on track. Nice to see us get back in that win column. And then we'll break down a little bit of tonight's matchup coming up against the New York Rangers, you guys. Big time game here tonight. Obviously, the Oilers have improved themselves to a 14-15-1 record with the victory last night over the Devils. We're sitting with a 5-9 away record right now. Rangers are coming into this game with an outstanding record. They're 22-7-1 on their season. Coming into this game on a 3-game winning streak here. So they're coming in hot and ready to roll. They're 10-3 home record on the season. So this team is not a team to be fucking around with. You got to be firing on all cylinders and be ready to play your A game here if we're going to want to have an opportunity to win this one against New York, let alone coming off a back-to-back here where guys aren't coming in well-rested with a big performance last night, but that kind of honestly benefits us a little bit here. I think that's going to help us out because you're just going to be able to carry that momentum over into the next game. I find the Oilers are one of those teams that when they got that momentum rolling, it's better for them to play more often. I find whenever the Oilers, get on a bit of a win streak or have a really good game and then they sit for 2 or 3 days and then go play again, they often end up going back to their lackluster selves that we're used to seeing. So I think this is going to benefit them and allow them to kind of keep pushing that pace and, still going to have that confidence flowing through them from the big win last night against New Jersey, you guys. So I think it's going to be a good one here tonight. I think it's still going to be a pretty tight matchup nonetheless. We obviously have the scoring power to do it. We just need to be able to put the fucking puck in the net, to be able to win this game here tonight, you guys. Seems like we always have a lot of shots on net. We're getting tons and tons of shots on net lately. Even in last night's game, I think we outshot them 38-24 or something like that. Against the Devils, so we're outshooting teams even against the Islanders as well, right? We outshot them, I believe, 31-20 or 31-21, something around there. So we are outshooting a lot of these teams. I believe we're first or second in the league in shot attempts and shots on goal. So, as long as we keep putting these pucks on net here, you guys, eventually they're going to start going in at a more consistent rate, right? Like I said, like they did against the Devils last night, being able to put 6 of those ones home. So hopefully we can keep that going here against the Rangers here tonight. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit tougher of a matchup. It's a better team that we're playing again tonight here, you guys. But nonetheless, should be a great game. Hopefully the Oilers can make it 2 in a row. We got 4 days off coming up after this for the little Christmas break. So it'd be nice to go into the break here feeling good about ourselves. Happy that we got a couple wins back in the win column here. and get ready for that West Coast 3-game road trip here coming out of the Christmas break. So fingers crossed, you guys, the boys come out and perform and have a great game tonight. Give a little final score prediction to round out the video here, you guys. Like I said, I do think the Oilers are going to continue a little hot stretch here. I think it's going to be a little bit closer of a game than what we've seen against the Devils there. I don't think it's going to be quite high scoring, but I do think the Oilers are going to be able to pull through here in a tight one. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Oilers 4-3 in overtime. Like I said, I think it's going to be a tight-knit game throughout. Both teams are going to be fighting and scrapping and clawing here to keep their win streaks going. But yeah, I do think the Oilers are going to match them in overtime here and be able to best them in this one, get back on track with 2 wins in the win column lately, and then prepare for that West Coast road trip after Christmas, you guys. So should be a good one nonetheless. Excited for tonight's game. Nice to see the boys get a nice victory, 6-3 last night over the Devils. But yeah, man, that pretty much rounds it out for this video. Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. How do you think the Oilers fared in last night's matchup versus the Devils, and what do you think our chances are of winning the game tonight versus the Rangers? Like I said, would love your guys' opinion on that in the comments section down below. That pretty much wraps it up, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. This is Marcus with MGN Sports signing off. Peace.